What's going on YouTube? I have a 2016 Honda Pilot over here with the EVAP code p0456, small leak. Long story short, I spent most of the day yesterday underneath the car in the back checking out the canister back here, checking the hoses. I took the back wheel off to check the hoses. There goes to the gas tank. I smoked it. There was really nothing I found back there that was bad. But one thing that I did find on some info, I've been researching this purge valve solenoid right here in the front that goes attached right next to the intake or to the intake. One of the methods that I used was I disconnected the hose. Where is it? This is the hose right here that goes to the back. You see it goes in through here, and it goes to is attached to the firewall, and it goes down and it goes to the back of the car, and then it comes up here to, you see down here, this little black plastic box here that has one hose here on the right hand side, and if you look right on the left hand side right there, where that yellowish clamp right there, it comes out and it goes into this valve, which is this valve right here that I just picked up from the dealership. So this valve will go like this in there, and you have two 8mm screws, one on the top, one on the bottom, and that hose right there with that clamp, that orange looking, tan beige looking clamp that goes from that little plastic box, it goes right into here, right? And it goes like this, and you see the connector right here. There's a connector that goes to there, and it goes right into the intake. So I did a test yesterday, or take out that hose from there, and I got me a little hose that I had laying around. So I'm gonna just connect this. I'm gonna connect this side of the hose onto that black plastic bat. I don't know what you call that there, but give me 1 second. All right, so I connected one end of the hose all the way back there to, you see right there, I connected it to this side. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just push some smoke in through this side. I remove the valve, so now the valve, you're supposed to throw out the smoke through right there, this little hole. That's where the valve is going to throw out the smoke. When I got my air compressor here with low, I don't know, I think about 3 or 5 psi. I think it's less than 5 psi's attached to my smoker here. Well, I can give it some gas attached to my battery here. So my smoker, which is gonna go into this side of the hose right here. And then I have my scanner. I'm about to turn on my scanner, plug my scanner here. Put my scanner here, because I can turn on and off. I can control that valve. Control that valve. Where's my key? Yeah, I know. I can control that valve to open and close. What's this scanner? Let me set this up. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this load real quick. Yeah, so yesterday I did this test, and when you start the van, when you start the pilot, right here where I put this hose, right there where I put that hose where I was showing you guys in the beginning, if you pull that hose out, start the car when it's cold, and put your finger over that hole, it's not gonna suck your finger, but you're gonna feel, you keep your finger over the hole, you're gonna feel it kind of sucking. That's an indication that that valve is getting stuck open. So I did that. One of the tests is when I didn't find anything around, any leaks in the back by the canister. Let's see here. See, like right now, that's supposed to be closed. So go to active test, EVAP test. I'm gonna do the single solenoid test because I'm just messing with this solenoid over here. So it'll be this one here. When I hit that, it's gonna open. And when I go back, it's gonna close it. So right now, if I put air through there, there's not supposed to be no air passing through. So I'm gonna just connect my smoker real quick and give it a minute. This CVS on that controls the purge valve, I think is what it's called, is on the canister behind the gas tank. Because when I was trying to smoke it, I was smoking it, and there's a kind of like a vent hose that comes out of the canister that goes like kind of like into the body of the car. It's always open. That's how, I guess that's how it vents. So when I hit it on, it closes that valve, and it did cut off the smoke. And that I didn't see any smoke coming out from anywhere. So that valve was working. So this one here, PCS CPV on, I should have smoke. Let me see. Look at this right here. Should have smoke when I push this. There you go. So that is gonna go into this hose right there. So I'm gonna give it some gas, some smoke, and see if it comes out through here. Okay. So there you go. I haven't even turned it on yet. It's supposed to be locked. You can see you got smoke coming out. So I'm gonna hit this. Now it's supposed to come out. Look at that. See? I'm pressing the air. That's on. Now I'm gonna hit the back button. It's supposed to cut off. Okay. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm gonna open it. Look at that, that's open. We'll turn it off. Still coming out. Now, I'm gonna switch it. This is the new one here. I'll be right back and see how that works. All right, I switched it out. This is the old one. That's the new one. So we're gonna give it some gas right here, see some smoke, and see what happens. Nothing. Now I'm gonna hit this button here. There you go. See the smoke? I'll turn it off. It's closed. Turn it on. Turn it off. It's off. Turn it on one more time. Turn it off. Hey, you guys can see it live. There's nothing coming out. Turn it on. There you go. See that? Turn it off. Turn it back on. There you go, guys. So it looked like this is gonna be my fix. This part number here is this is a Denso. Part number here is 136-200 7300. No, wait a minute. No, that's not gonna pull up anything, because let me get you the bag of the dealership. This is the part number they gave me. Supposedly this is for a 2024 Ridgeline. Part number 36162-5G0-A02. The original part number for this 2016 Pilot is A01 at the end. All those numbers are the same, but for the Pilot is A01. When I walked out the dealership, I saw this, I went back, I said, hey, he looked it up, he said, oh no, this is not for your car, this is for a 2024 Ridgeline. So, and I knew that this part looked the same. So after a couple minutes, I guess the guy in the back said it'll work. And like I said, I had looked at it and it looked the same. So it was like half an hour away from here. Nobody has this part. Amazon has some Mickey Mouse ones, but I ain't not dealing with no Mickey Mouse part. This was like $51, $55 with tax, something like that. I know Amazon has them for like 25 bucks, but they're no name brand. This car has roughly 90, what they got there? 98,000 miles. Do the oil every 5,000 miles on the dealership. The rent is on Turo. Every couple thousand miles, or every 1,000 miles, I was getting an emissions code on the dash. Check engine light came on. Code was p0456. That code, I've had that code for months and months. I just used to delete the code. Let me turn this off. This looks like it's gonna be a fix. It was like the code was for a very small leak. I spent most of the day, like I said earlier, checking. Let me just do a read the code so I can just delete the codes. Like I said, I would just delete the codes, and the car had no symptoms. The car drove fine. It was just the check engine light and the emissions control. It had like an emissions control problem come up on the dash. So I spent most of the day yesterday trying to look for a leak. No leak with the smoke machine here. Turn this off if I'll burn the oil again. I hope this is the fix. It looks like this was the fix. Like I showed you guys, this was just blowing out smoke, open or closed. So this might have been the slow leak. And live data, I looked at the live data. I forgot to mention that. I looked at the live data, and the live data, the car was 0 miles per hour, so it was not even driving. I don't remember too much of the live data. I looked at a few things. One of the things I looked at was if the car was driving, like rolling, and it said 0 miles per hour. So the car was standing still. Maybe like it makes sense if you start the car and that valve's supposed to be closed when it's cold, after it warms up and stuff like that. I don't remember the temperature, but once it warms up, then it opens and it lets the gases circulate, whatever. So maybe that's why through the code, when I didn't see that the vehicle was running on the live data, it wasn't driving. So it was the engine was running, but it was not rolling 0 miles per hour. So it kind of makes sense that it triggered the code when it wasn't rolling, because that was stuck open. So anyway, I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking this is going to be the fix for it. I showed you guys the part number. Hope this video helps anybody out having that small EVAP leak. Thank you. Peace out.